Alright. Went ahead, pulled the build plate off of the printer, and was going to go ahead and put the build plate on this guy, which fits in there. But for this particular printer, this build plate is too big. So went ahead and pulled off the print off the build plate, cleaned the build plate up. The print presently is in the wash tank, and it's a 50-50 mixture of water and mean green. So I'm going to go ahead and set it for 4 minutes. As you can see here, it's set for wash. I can set it for cure. Alright, so set it for 4 minutes, and it's off to the races. And it'll get down to the 2-minute mark, and it'll slow back down. You should be able to start seeing. There it is. It'll get down to the 2-minute mark, and as it approaches 2 minutes, it'll go ahead, slow down, and then reverse, so that way it completely washes the print. So I'll bring it back as this gets finished, and the next time you'll see it, the print hopefully will be dry after going ahead and letting it air out for 24 hours, and then going ahead and putting it in to let it cure. Alright, it is now the next day, and I pulled the wash tank out, and as I said before, went ahead and, maybe not, I went ahead and rinsed it in a container of IPA, isopropyl alcohol. Rinsed it, pulled most of the support off of it, and let it dry for 24 hours. Now I'm going to cure the resin. So this is set to cure now, and it can just be changed by pressing that. You may notice at the top I have the lights on the very top facing down at an angle, and the little guy is offset just a little bit from the center, so that way the UV lights can go ahead and get inside of the model there as well, helping to cure it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set it for 3 and see how it goes. Ooh, we have lights. So let's see how it goes. Be back in a couple moments, babies. Alright. Got the print. And, you know, we learned by our doing, so this was the first print. The drying time turned out to be a lot more than what I initially placed it because of the interior. It's still it feels just a hair tacky still, and it's been through it for over 15 minutes now. That being said, I like the way it turned out, but something that I will do differently when I reprint this, because I need to, is when I pulled the supports, I need to make sure I pull basically all of them off instead of leaving any, because the process of letting it cure kind of melted or adhered the supports that were there to the model itself, and they won't necessarily come off. So it's kind of like they melted in. So that being said, again, it turned out pretty good, but there is the issue there. So I will say I still love what it did.